Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep. You join us once more in the map editor as we are creating an archipelago, a collection of small islands within this island tile. We have created a sea cave, we've added some shipwrecks, and we have been busy. In fact, we've been busy on the other side of this tile. Last time we were here on this very small sandy island, and we were playing with the tide. We were adding a little rowing boat, we were adding some plants and some rocks and some various bits and pieces to keep people all entertained while they're on this island, which is nice because that's what people want when they come to places like this. They're like, hey, you know what, I want to spend some time in the spa. And it's like, well, no, you're shipwrecked. There is no spa. No spa for you, my friend. But this time, what I thought we could do is just look around, see what we've got, and maybe start adding a few plants and bits and pieces, because we have focused mainly on the structural elements of these islands. So we have created them. Then we have gone and put some shipwrecks and stuff on them, which is nice. It gives people things to do while they're here. Of course, there is no spa. There never was a spa. And they can get loot and things from the crates. What spawn on these wrecks? But there's a sort of lack of something, especially in the middle, and I think we need to tackle that. So what we're going to do is go into the items, the objects, and we're going to find some rocks. And we're going to do what we normally do, which is throw some rocks down and then throw some plants and stuff around them, because where you got rocks, you got plants. Usually they capture seeds and they provide something nice for a player to go and stand on. So we're going to be using we're going to pop the rock in the ground. We're just press T to transform, R to rotate. Very, very simple. Then we go grab a tree and we are going to start with... In fact, let's put some more rocks around them. Should we do that? No. There's small things, small steps, baby steps. Baby steps, baby steps. So we are going to create little vignettes around the island. I'm going to use these big palm trees. Cool. Which we can, if we move a little way back, we can rotate. And we're going to rotate just to make sure that the palms aren't all facing the same direction. It's a little subtle thing, but camera acceleration. There is no way to control it. It's a subtle thing, but it's one of these things. What is going to... so you don't want to make the palms look like they've literally just been clone stamped all over the place. Because that'd be crazy. That'd be 100% cray-cray. So we're going to spin that around. We got these 3 palms, the 3 seashells. Nice. And then we can throw some other plants and things around. Ficuses? No. What about this lad? Does this lad feel comfortable here? I think it does. Nice. So what we're going to do is press T and transform. Move that over a little bit and then drop down a little bit, making sure the leaves are out over the rocks. Cool. What we can also do, because we had PP last time. We've had PP somewhere. We added it somewhere. Whoop. It's through here, probably. Does that look like PP? No, that doesn't. That looks like the wild... that's PP. There we go. Well, at least there's 1, and you need 2 on the island to make an anti-venom. Yeah, it's an anti-poison. So we'll add another PP here. PQRS. Where are you? Where are you? No, there you are. Cool. So we'll do that. The little collections of plants, and people might come over, wander over and be like, oh, you know what I was thinking? We'll save that for somewhere else. The potato plant. We can use the young palms. Press R, give that ladder rotate as well. Young palm here. I think so. If we change the time of day, if we hit up terrain and we hit the cog, and we we're the last. Yeah. So we hit the cog. Time of day. We just want to make sure any tide doesn't interfere with because as we change the time of day, the sea moves in and out. Just want to make sure that the plants aren't going to be drowned once the tides come in, or going out all the way. It's a thing. It's a thing that may happen. Cool. We'll do something here as well. So once more, do we need to throw a little rock down? I just get the feeling that tossing a rock down. See, we've done it everywhere else, almost everywhere else, pretty much everywhere else. But by throwing the rock down, yeah, it just gives something for seeds and things you would find in the real life, in the real world, just to gather around, key into, have a little chat, because things like that you find anyway. You go to the bleakest, barrenest nowhere, and there's a rock and it's covered in lichen, and there's a little bit of plant life nearby, and it's just how things are. Just how things are. So we'll do this, and I want to do it on this side, so we'll go with the trees, and we'll do another. Ooh, do we do another collection of pine trees? I mean, it's high enough up to get a. Oh no. Let's do palms. So we'll go back to the palms. Palm. P. Good thing I got a pop shield. Right. Again, rotate. And we'll do another one here, and another little rotate. Cool. And then we'll throw in a koala tree. Not there, no. Oh, there was another one that we'd forgotten to put in, which might make sense. Ah, interesting. Is the breath booster plant not here? Not available as a plant that we can put into the world? No, it doesn't appear to be there. Huh. How very strange. How very strange. So there are a few things missing from the map editor. If you are editing your maps, which you should be, because to get the most out of the game, either using edited maps or creating edited maps, especially for a game that's in early access, definitely something you should be looking into. Obviously, the Steam forums, Steam map making forums, our subforum is a good place to go for them, or just getting in there, just rolling up your sleeves and getting the old map editing skills, just brushing them off. We'll throw a plant in there. Press T. I don't think. No, it doesn't feel right. I don't want the food plants to be. I want them to stay with the ficuses, so that people learn to explore the ficuses, food and medicines and things. Speaking of which, let's throw an aloe vera down here. I think that'd be nice. Just a little treat for anyone coming along and exploring. Cool. That's probably all that we need there. Let's go and grab a small rock. And press T. Drop that down a little bit. Nice. Real nice. And then get some ground cover. Boop. Is that booped? It's booped. Cool. And then some small young palms. So we'll throw these in as well. Give you a little rotate. Not that it really matters with the young palms. And then we've created another little blob of green with some rocks. So there's one here. There's one here. And over here we should probably do something a little bit more special, because the ground is raised up a little bit. So let's start off in a slightly different way. We'll go and grab the ficus tree, and we will grab you, and it's not what we want. That's what we want. That big old branch. Big old branch. What are you doing, big old branch? Cool. I just wanted it to be at least a little way out over the water, so we'll press R, grab the green, rotate it around. Nice. Nice. Good. That's good. While we're here, we will grab a... Ooh, probably collapse the rocks thing, just so we can actually get ourselves... Ooh, koala. That was it. Was that koala? I don't know, but I kind of like the koala just over at an angle there. Whoop. Back the camera out of it. Camera acceleration. There is none. The closer you get to an object, the slower you become. And the faster you become, the further away you are from all meshes and objects. It's a strange way of doing things, but it is a way of doing things. Yeah, I just kind of like the way that's kind of angled over and blends in with the ficus. Not for any other reason, really. We've got some pines, palm fronds, palms, I think. Oh yeah, let's get some palms in on this action. Let's get a palm. We'll do a little rotate, and then another palm here. I like the idea of one side of the island having more greenery on it than the other. For no real reason other than it just feels right. Feels right. Where should this go? Well, I think it was a question that answered itself. It did do that. I'm going to throw another palm in. Slightly larger one. The entire palm family. Let's not do that. We can do that as well. I think that'll be fine. Let's press T. Transform you over here a little bit. There we go. It's better. Is that better? Kind of better. No, I'm just kind of playing around. It just doesn't feel right like that. And this does? Question mark? Yeah, it does actually. Right, cool. Cool. So we can now go and grab ourselves some rocks. Big rocks, small rocks. These rocks. Whose rock? There we go. Put that in the ground. We don't need all of it showing. We just need a bit of it showing just to break up the fact that there's a bunch of trees here. I don't want people to come along and go, oh, these trees have just been placed. I do not think they are natural, no? So in order to stop that, what we do is press T, move you back, and create a tiny little walkway between the rocks that is almost unnoticeable by anyone walking through here. In fact, we can also just go and lower. So the size is quite big. Let's change that down, mounts all the way down, and just smaller again. There we go. Just subtly between the rocks. Ooh. And then smooth it. Smooth away. Okay. Cool. So between the rocks, the ground is actually lower and it's higher on the other sides. Oh, what are you doing? I did not think you know what you're doing. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. And mounts all the way down so we can raise that up a little bit on this side. And then do another little smooth. Crank that up a little bit. There we go. Much better. Subtle, but better. Cool. So we've got some trees, we've got some rocks, we also need some plants. Objects. Objects? What are you doing? Oh yeah, we've forgotten to put some yucca plants in. Why is that? Oh, I see why that's flying. Yeah, okay, well, we'll put it to there, and then we'll just push that in there. Because that is getting caught on the objects collision box. It's not a hitbox because it ain't a player or an NPC. So there's nothing to hit. I guess things that would have a hitbox in the game, the sharks definitely. Mr. Pigs would definitely have one as well because anything you can shoot with a bow or hit with a kniffy, you're definitely gonna need a hitbox. So let's throw this lad in here as well. Let's not throw that lad in here as well because he doesn't look right. Nana plant? Oh no. Not a nana plant. It seems we need something small. Do we need something small? I kind of feel like we should have something small in there. No. Lava. I mean, it's decorative at this point in time. I think young palms will probably be quite good here. So let's do that. A couple of young palms. I don't want to go too crazy with the resources. And one of the reasons for that is item limits within the game. The map editor doesn't tell you anything about item limits. So there aren't any, like, you have to kind of guess and then test the map yourself, and you say, the game is acting a little bit laggy. Maybe I will go and change that for anyone playing it on a potato. And yeah, so not everyone's going to have a supercomputer, but even if you do have a supercomputer, you might be in a situation where everything just lags out because there are just too many items, too many rocks, too many trees. We have made a very detailed map. Hobbes' Rest was very detailed, but it wasn't that laggy. I have made another one. I think Deep Blue Sea as a map, also available for download, has a lot more lag because there are just an awful lot more objects on that island. So hopefully what we've got here is a little bit more subtle, a little less, so it's not going to lag out as much. Cool. So we need some objects. Oh no, what are you doing? Rocks. Okay, fine, we're going to do that. I'm going to throw this rock in here because we have a natural break in the sand. So we got this soft sand here, soft sand. Then we got this wet sand. Then we got this sort of hump of land. I mean, the tide doesn't cut that off. We could have it so the tide does cut that off. I don't know. I mean, maybe. It's a little tricky, but I just like the idea of a firm division. So the rock is sort of marking a little boundary, as they are wont to do. Let's do it. Let's position the light so we can actually see the sand. And then let's change the time of day so that makes the last action completely redundant. We'll bring the tide in, so that's about high tide there. We gotta do this real subtle-like. So we are going to set height, read from... where is the water? Just about there. Okay. Change the amount down because we do not want to be even the amount all the way down. We're just punching a hole through it. Okay. I think that's fairly subtle. Pretty smooth as well. Crank that up. Crank it up. Crank it up. And we'll smooth through there. Hopefully, okay, so hopefully, if we change the time of day now, yep, it completely dries out. Ugh, beautiful. So, boom, high tide, and there's definitely water all the way through there, so you get wet. Also, at night, that's going to go, well, it should be very dark when the, it's very hard to see. Impossible even. Is there a thing? Yeah, so if we get it so the moonlight's on it. Yeah, so you can't really tell how deep that's going to be. I think it would be just about, if you had a torch or a flashlight or something, you'd be able to see how deep the water is. But it's one of those things, like, you can't really tell how deep the water is there. It might be really shallow. There might be sharks in it. You never know. You will never know. So we'll do that. That's a little thing. We're just going to keep an eye out for little things like that. Is that the smoothing tool? No, that's the smoothing tool. All right. Okay, cool. Cool. So now we can do other things. We can throw in some more trees. Oh, how wonderful. Yep, we're going to use the ficus tree again. Ficus tree 2, what are you doing? Nice. We'll just bring you down. I don't think we even need to rotate, do we? Do we need to rotate? I don't think we do. We're just sort of nestling it into that rock. Cool. And then... yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Does not look too bad. Right, okay, fine. Is there a different tab of ficus tree? Hello. So if we rotate you that way and press T and bring you down a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that. Breaks up. So the trees don't look identical. Adds a lot of shadow on the sand, which is always good. So we haven't added that much in the way of stuff. We've added some rocks. We've added some plants. There's a little bit of grass there. And we have now broken up the end of the island. So one end of the island has little palm trees. Little palm trees and rocks and things. The other end has a little bit of greenery and some rocks and things. There is an area which is going to be wet during high tide. And there is an area which is not going to be wet during high tide. We do need to sort this out while we're thinking about it, because we are going to need to go and get some rocks, trees, items. Yeah, they're rocks. They are cliff 3. We are cliff 3. We are the youth of the nation. Wait, what? We're going to press T, and we're going to drop that down. Drop that, bring that back a bit, because we want a subtle way of allowing people up there. Are people going to be able to mantle up to the top? Questions? I think so. I think that's definitely climbable. Nice. However, I believe there's a just here. There's a little edge of something poking out, and I don't want that. So if we bring that way a little bit there. I think we're just gonna have better time dropping it down. There we go. There we go. Nice. So that's all settled in. That's settled in. That's settled in. That's settled in. It's beginning to look a lot like an archipelago. It's beginning to look a lot like you could probably get away with living here. Sweet. Nice. Okay, so let's do the same thing here. I think we can get away with a big ass rock because we've got other rocks leading up to it. Yep. Subtle, we ain't. Cool. Big old ficus. Maybe big old ficus and little baby ficus next to it. I think it's gotta be done. And then just have nothing in between them, because that's where the tide goes. So someone comes along and says, oh, you know what, I'm going to build a house there. I built it with the floor flush with the sand. And you say, I would not do that. And they're like, oh, you know what, I'm going to do that anyway. And then the tide comes in and everyone's sad. Delightful. Delightful. Okay, cool. That's the same orientation in it, though. It is. So we will do a little rotate. So it's not the same rotation. Then we will go and grab, was it Ficus 3? Look at that. I'm pretty sure Ficus 3 is the one which you can just chop down. Let's get rid of ya. Gone. Ficus 2. Hello. Ficus 2 is cool. Oh yeah, no, that's much better. Press that. Move that over. Cool. 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 I mean, it's about as subtle as a house breaks for a kitchen window, but gets the job done. Gets the job done. Gets the job done. Let's throw in another driftwood pile while we're at it. Cool. And we'll throw in... Ah, let's throw in a Nana. Nana plant, what are you doing? Just acting like ground cover. I told you, you're not ground cover. You make people jump weird when they touch you. Right, okay, fine. Aloe vera? No, we already added aloe vera. What's the other plant? It was Kawa and Kura. So we've added a lot of Kawa, I think. You can never have too much Kawa. Kura is K. Kura tree. I think you can be here. I think you can just sort of settle in with everything else. Little thing. Make sure your butt's in the ground, which it is. Oh yeah, it absolutely is. Cool. It's terrible when your butt is not in the ground and people are like, whoa, what is your butt not doing in the ground? I do not believe that's the situation with your butt, but I'm kind of curious why it's floating 6 feet in the air. Right, cool. Another rock. Subtle because it's, actually under the shade of the tree. The tree. It is a shady, no? Animals. We'll throw in animals later. Shoreline rocks? Shoreline not. No? Just me? Alright. Okay, cool. No, just kind of while we're doing stuff here. So we're going to throw in some other stuff as well. Oh, bushes. The bushes are weird. It's one of those big old structural things that you're like, oh, can I get away with this? I think a big old bush here. I don't see why not. I don't think we should for the time being. We can always come back to this and give it a little touch up later on. But oh look, this beach here. What have we done left? Yeah, there's a reason for leaving that. There was a reason for leaving that, and I did not forget about it because where you have them little inlets and things, you can throw a couple of palm trees. What does that do? I'm very glad you asked that question. So you got this big old mass of rock. It's big and it's grey with a little bit of green highlight to it. But oh wait, you add these palm trees and they just kind of break up the rockiness of it all. See? So we can just add a palm tree there. We'll bring it out a bit because I'm stuck in the... There we go. Stuck in the thing. And we'll add another one there. Of course, if someone is like, oh, you know what, I don't want that there, it's blocking my view, they can always cut it down and turn it into a house. So that's real nice, real nice. I tell you what was also real nice, that bush. That bush, yo. Let's use it. So let's rotate them around. Let's press T and move them out and see if we can get them to sit in the edge of the world. I want the green toggle. That's green toggle. Hello? Green toggle. Are you... Ooh, there we are. Cool. It's a little bit of greenery. It's like, do not pass this point. You will be, well, diving into the sea. I would not dive into the sea, not from here. I mean, you probably... Well, you could actually... Bloop. There is the abyss though. I mean, we have left it deliberately wild under the ocean in various places. I suppose we could also do the same thing here. So if we do a little rotate and then press... Oh, in fact, if we rotate them the other way... why? Well, it might actually tessellate better if we do that. Okay, press T. Right. Blue, red, and green. RGB. Not quite. But nice. Unfortunately, there's no grass up here because the grass, for some reason, only occupies this level here. Everything beyond is forest floor texture. Yes, it's a forest floor texture. Cool. So we have done quite a bit. We still need to move on because everything looks a little bit on the old naked side. I was thinking, oh no, it's not that's 100%. We've added one yucca there. Where's the other yuccas? There's definitely another one somewhere. Or did I dream it? Oh, did I dream? I might have dreamt it. There must be another yucca somewhere. Oh, there's one there. That's 2, 4, 3. Okay, what about over here? Over here? There's another one. And another one. Okay, there's plenty of yuccas. Boop. Yes, plenty of yuccas. Hello. So, okay, we will go over here. And, I mean, we can add more. Don't need to not add yuccas, just for the sake of not adding them. Let's go and add you... Let's go and add you there. Because I had a dream when I added you there, or I thought I added you there, or something happened and I thought there was a yucca there and there might have been, or there might have not been. Cool. Driftwood pile next to you. Just so you're not on your own. On your own. Oh. Tally-ho, pip pip. Put the kettle on. Mary Poppins cup of tea. Right, good. Rocks. Big rock. You are too big. I just want something subtle. A little subtle division. Like the division of labour for pin makers. Random facts. Very quick random facts. Press T, bring you back. I want to bring you back. Let's sing it back. Bring it back again. Cool. Cool. And then, you know what? A little selfie. Think a little Nana. Surprise Nana. No one expects the nana. I don't think we've got another nana there anyway. Cool. That'll do. And then, oh yes, that was something we needed to do. Pea, palm, pine, potato. Ah, you can't have your fish and chips without no potato. Let's throw some potato down. There's one there. We're gonna have to throw another one down somewhere. Ooh, would they grow next to... Please. Would they grow next to a pine tree? Probably not, because the needles dropping would make acidic soil. There we go. There we go. In fact, no, I don't like that. What? No, it's still selected. Let's delete it. Yep. Don't like it there. I like it next to the ficus. Like, all the resources seem to be next to ficus trees anyway. So it's just like, you've put all your resources next to ficus trees. Why do you do that? So people can come and go, oh, I need a bit of food, or I need a bit of anti-poison. Where on this island am I going to find them? Oh, potatoes next to a ficus tree. Ah, wood next to a ficus tree. Ah, fruit next to a ficus tree. So people are like, I need the resources. I will go and explore the ficus tree. And since they're all over this land, you can just be like, I'm going to explore the ficus trees, for they will give me the most rewards. Wow, does anyone remember tiger tokens? I think they were before my time. And certainly before my driving time, but you used to get tokens from the fuel station that allowed you to buy... No, you collected the tokens and you got like a teas made or a clock or something. I don't like those bushes. I don't like those bushes. Those ones are okay. I don't like these ones. I think there is a slight problem with them. I don't think they really tessellate well. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. It's better. It's better. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, that's infinitely better. Just something subtle. They don't need to be big. They don't need to be in your face. Oh, yeah, there we go. I was thinking that it's not quite right. It's not quite right. Just move it. Ah, brilliant, 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 brilliant. Brilliant. So we have started populating the central island, which has turned it from a sandy donut into a mysterious pool of delights with a sunken treasure at its gooey heart. Because, you know, all donuts need to have a gooey center, unless they're ring donuts, in which case they don't. We've added some trees, we've added some rocks, we are just dressing this place up. I don't think we're that far from calling on this one. You know? I think a lot more plant life, a lot more rocks. I think it's just the little details now, just to make it inhabitable and like a real world, a real thing. Cool. So I'm going to leave it there. If you're liking this, definitely leave a little like, leave a subscribe, leave a comment, because Lord knows I have no idea what people want on YouTube. So if you're like, oh, I'd like to see more of this or more of that, or you have an opinion, or you just want to say hi, hello, yeah, just leave a comment. And if you subscribe, because it's free, definitely leave nothing. Click the bell. Click the bell, because that will give you notifications when videos go live. And you know what? I'll catch you next time.